All right, so this is day one of trying to do this shit on our own. We actually decided that instead of going an electric fan on the radiator, we're going to notch this out so the radiator can push forward a little bit so we have room to use the clutch fan. We've talked to a bunch of our friends that have done this swap in their 240s, and they have said they can't get away from the overheating issues with electric fans. It's just a lot harder to get it to cool down with how little room there is. So next best option is to try to get the clutch fan to fit, because that just pulls the most amount of air through. So Chris here is gonna start cutting so we can get a nice smooth cut, push that radiator forward, get it all mounted up. We'll have to drill new mounting brackets here. But it's gonna work, right?
I hope so.
He looks like he knows what he's doing. So here we go. Hopefully we don't screw anything up. I don't wanna have to rebuild the whole front end. But if we do screw it up, we can just make it a tubular front end, right? Oh yeah, look at that. Looks like he's going paintballing. Success. Now we have like 2 inches of extra space. So now that we've cut this away, we have to notch the bottom part, which is going to be a little bit trickier. We're going to have to cut a lot of this angle right here. We're going to cut basically this whole side off and leave the front section and the bottom section, and then fabricate it to get that radiator to sit in there pretty. So Chris is getting ready to cut that. Wish us luck. Oh, we're just guessing this is gonna work. But if it doesn't work, we're just gonna make it work, because we're badass like that. Nervous badasses.
Where's your straight edge?
How'd it go?
That hurts. You can't see anything with that, huh?
Nope, you didn't do anything. So that was a little bit sketchy, but if you look, it is done. Nope, oh, okay. Ta-da. Now we have a lot more space. And we tried to cut it in a way that we're not compromising the integrity of this. Obviously, a lot of the structure is missing, but it still has a little bit of that integrity. And if we need to, we can always build a tubular end, like we said before. So everybody that's yelling at us for cutting it right now, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, but it had to be done. We're gonna fit the stock clutch fan, the 2JZ clutch fan in there, because everybody keeps telling us that's the best way to go. I didn't want to deal with overheating on the track and not being able to drive it when we get there, so the best fan it is. Having to cut the front end a little bit to get it to work is gonna have to be the solution. So, sorry guys, but this thing is still gonna be pretty awesome at the end.
A little bit more.
Ooh, so much space.
Just a little bit. Hopefully that's enough in. I feel like that's close to the same amount that we chopped off the top, maybe.
Well,
maybe a little more on this side. Doesn't quite fit in there. Kind of like the second cut.
the bottom section doesn't fit,
Yeah, just a little bit.
so we just have to trim it just a little more.
Just a smidge on each side.
Ooh. All right, so we got the radiator in. It fits as far as front to back, like just gives us plenty of room, because we needed, what was it, about 4 1/4 inch from where the clutch fan's gonna be from this pulley to the radiator itself. And I think,
Where's your tape right here?
I think we're at,
So you guys can see it.
so I need a 4 1/4, and we're at about, what, 5 inch?
5 3/8. So that'll give you.
Whoo. So plenty of room. Now we just have to get the radiator to fit down a little bit more, so we have to drill some holes where the mounts are gonna go, the lower mounts, and that should sink down and hopefully be low enough that we can close the hood. If not, we'll notch the hood. Just kidding, we won't notch the hood. We're gonna make it work.
Maybe.
All right, so we drilled the holes for the lower mounts down here in the new mounting area. Right there you can see the hole that we drilled. There's one of them. So we're gonna put it down and make sure that we put it in the right spot. Moment of truth. And there you have it. Beautiful as can be. And we're just gonna go through, we'll go through and probably just put some weather stripping on the side here where we cut it. Just so it squishes up nice and soft. It looks OEM. Look at that fitment. And now you can see all the space that we have for the clutch fan. This baby's gonna stay nice and cool. All right guys, so this is gonna be kind of a short and sweet video. Took a little bit longer just running for supplies, more cutting wheels and stuff, a little bit longer than we were expecting. And we need to order a bunch of parts, but just wanted to show you where we're at with it. As you can see, we got the mounts now. So this thing is solid. We got all the room down there. The lower mounts are in. And that ain't going nowhere. We did good.
5-minute Fridays.
5-minute Fridays. So what we're gonna try to do is shorter clips here and there. That way you don't have to sit through like a 20-minute video, but you can still keep track of the progress. So today we got the radiator pushed forward a little bit more, gave us more room so we can do the clutch fan. That's gonna help us out tremendously with overheating issues and cooling. What we're gonna do now is we have to order the clutch fan. We have to order the fan itself. We have to get all the fittings for the brake lines. So if any of you have ordered AN fittings, they are expensive. So that kind of sucks, but luckily we only need a few of the expensive fittings. The rest are pretty cheap. And that's probably what we're gonna be doing next week. So this week, cooling, radiator, check. We just need to get the top radiator pipe. We're gonna have to buy some pipe and get that because it's a pretty long piece on this. And then that part will be done. So we just need to get all the tubing for the brakes, the clutch, and the power steering. So we're gonna order all the parts today. It'll be here probably the beginning or middle of next week. And then we'll get all of that put in. After that, I think it'll just be wiring, all the electrical, and we're gonna be so close to starting this beast up. Right, Chris? And then what are we gonna do?
We're going drifting.
We're gonna go drift. Probably in a parking lot, in a big industrial building, way far away from people.
And we run from the police.
So we don't have to run from the police. But stay tuned. That's it for today. If you liked the video, should be short and sweet, hopefully. I don't know how much content we did or how much video we recorded. Oh.
Should mount it like that, sticking out of the hood.
If anybody wants us to do that and put a hole in the hood, let us know down below in the content, or let us know down below in the comment section if you want us to run it like that. I don't know about that. I don't know. Looks cool or stupid. But Anyway, we'll see you guys next Friday when we start working on the brakes.